afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to the long-awaited sequel to... No, seriously, I pressed jump. What the fuck? No, seriously. Now we have... No, I went live. Why am I not live? Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you're all doing well today. Hello, hello, hello. Jimmy, good morning. Maddie, good morning. Igor, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Kensei, good afternoon. Hello everybody. Jimmy, well done on the first. And Igor, you are the best duckling. Misty, good morning. Afid, good morning. Kensei, thank you for the hydrate. We'll get that in a second. Dead Tail, how you doing? Arian, good afternoon. How is it going? Lucky! Lucky! Lucky, you need to switch duck! Lucky! Switch duckling! Lucky! 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 Craig, good morning, and thank you for the 35 streak! I don't know how. Top left of the screen. Exclamation mark, set class, space, Lucky Lukoa. Hopefully works. Or set duck, not set class. Set class is the weapon of choice. Oh no, it's set duck, sorry. Set class is the class. There she is! Look at her! She's so cool! There she is. Hell yeah. Wonderful. And now, because it like remembered your old data, it doesn't automatically switch you because technically, this is just another form that you have access to. You have access to all the normal ones as well. So once you get your own duckling, you need to update it once. But now you don't need to do it ever again. Unless you want to switch weapon, in which case you switch class. That's such a cool duck, right? Lucky's duck is really fucking cool. I mean, a lot of the ducklings we have are really, really cool. But this one's like armored. Hello everybody. No, I swear I pressed go live. I'm so certain I did. I only noticed that I wasn't live when like chat started going like, where is Care? I'm like, what the ego went like, where am I? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm here. What do you mean? Oh. Oh. Oops. Button. Hello everyone. Ducks. There they are. Hello, hello, hello. OBS legit does that sometimes. First time in almost 8 years, Jimmy. Like previously I've made these mistakes manually. Now this one's out there. This one's out there. That's my streamer. Saw some video about Deep Fringe. Interested what you say about it. I don't know anything about it yet except for that it's a like dark, gritty, turn-based tactics game. That's all I know. And that it deals with hexes and height manipulation quite a lot. We're going to be looking at that today. I kind of have two things on the agenda today that I want to do with you all. But I want to talk about them first, if that's okay with you all. And then obviously we get sidetracked. Someone will say something interesting. We'll talk about that for an hour and then we get to video games. You know, the usual. So, first of all, we've got Deep Fringe today, and I don't know how much content there is in Deep Fringe. The game launched into early access yesterday, and as always with games that I'm playing on stream for the first time, I'm staying blind on them. Maddie, thank you for the streak. Thank you so much. I'm really interested in Deep Fringe. I've been following it. Well, I've been following the fact that it exists for a while. I don't like to look at games too closely before I play them. But I like the style of it, and I hope that the overall gameplay is going to be what I'm looking for. Lucky! You are the best duckling. Well done. That's my Lucky. That's my Lucky right there. The other thing that I want to do is potentially starting a new thing. I need your opinion on this. And I truly mean this. I don't mean I need your go ahead on this. Like, I need your opinion on this, okay? Some of you that are familiar with card games and that like deal with card games daily or weekly or whatever, you might be familiar with like a bunch of series that people make around them. Like mostly it's YouTube stuff, right? There's a bunch of YouTube series revolving around basically every single card game where people make up like limited formats to play with people in like a serialized form. I've really been wanting to do that. I've really been wanting to do something like this. And it helps that I've been, like, obviously I've been playing a lot of card games. For those of you that have the misfortune of having to talk to me on Discord, like, you know, I'm stuck in like way too many fucking card games at the moment. Like I'm actively playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm looking at way too much Digimon stuff. I recently tried to get into One Piece. I like the anime, I like the manga, I don't care for the card game, weirdly enough. I've been playing Vanguard. You know, right? Igor, thank you for the 30 streak. What I want to do is I want to do a series on One Piece is the best TCG gameplay-wise. I don't know about that. So I tried One Piece. A friend of mine is like playing in the competitive scene here. Like a friend of mine plays competitively, and like he tried to get me into it like a couple weeks ago, and like he gave me a rundown and tutorial. And the One Piece card game has some things that are, I think, fascinating. Yeah, you said it there, the Dawn system. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think design-wise, the One Piece TCG is really interesting. But something didn't click with me. Something with it didn't click with me. And it might be purely because I'm currently obsessed with the Digimon TCG. The Gundam TCG can completely miss me. Like, nothing, I find nothing interesting about that, weirdly enough. But that is almost entirely because I do not give a shit about Gundam as an IP, like, at all. Gundam, we've talked about Gundam so many times on this channel because it's obviously a big turn-based tactics franchise. It's a big anime thing in general, and rightfully it has a lot of fans. I don't care for it. I don't give a fuck. Like, it does everything mecha anime does that I find mid. I'm not saying it's a mid show. That would be suicide. It does a lot of things that I just don't like about mecha anime, and it does them because it started them, right? Like, rightfully we have to acknowledge that when we talk about Tolkien's writing, for example, and go like, oh, that's a trope. Yeah, it wasn't when he wrote it. Gundam is in a similar situation. It's like the granddaddy, right? The card game itself, I just don't find interesting whatsoever. I don't relate to any of the things. Whatever. One Piece I've got a bit more of a grasp on account of I'm up to date with the show. I know. Someone mercy kill me already. But something didn't click with me. Just go back to the tried and true Magic the Gathering. I'm not touching Magic the Gathering anymore, Dark. I've been playing Magic the Gathering since I was... Hold up, I'm doing math. This is dangerous for everyone involved. Hold up. I'm looking up a date and then doing math. Since I was 12. The more astute amongst you might know that that's 24 years. So for 2/3 of my life, I've played Magic the Gathering. I cannot touch that fucking game anymore. I'm done with Magic the Gathering. I'm not dealing with that shit. I don't care. The balance of burning cards. Yeah, Darku, you can start, like, you can continue listing things that are interesting about the game. I would even agree with you. It doesn't change the fact then that when I played it, and I will absolutely admit I played like 4 games. That's not enough to learn any in-depth mechanic whatsoever, right? But I had a pretty good tutorialist next to me that was guiding me through it. But it didn't click with me. There wasn't, like, I got the mechanics, I understood what I was doing, I wasn't bored, I wasn't annoyed by it at all, but nothing grabbed me in it. And there's quite a few card games out there, there's quite a few games in general out there that are like that initially didn't really grab me, and then when I went back to them eventually, that changed entirely. And I would hazard a guess that the One Piece TCG, if I give this another chance somewhere down the line, will do that. There's a pretty damn good chance about it. However, as of at the moment, right. Darko, please stop explaining TCGs to me. I have likely played more of them than you, and likely for longer than you. I am ancient. I know. You're trying to, like, explain basic bitch shit to me, honey. Please stop. I get the passion. I understand. If someone tells me that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is shit, I get the same way. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is shit. But I really like it. Different problem. Like, I get the basics. I didn't get the spark. That's what I didn't get. And what Lucky says is right. There's a damn good chance that it's not... You just said you only played a handful of games. Yeah, I also said that I recognize that that might be the issue. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have enough experience in TCGs for almost 30 fucking years of them that I can distinguish if a game grabs me or if the deck just isn't for me, right? I get that. Anyway. What Lucky said is right. There's a damn good chance that the reason why I didn't resonate with the One Piece TCG isn't its fault, but rather because I have too much Digimon on my mind. Because while One Piece has a really interesting, like, resource and play mechanic, the fucking Digimon memory system is the best resource mechanic ever designed. Anyway, we're not here to get into a fight about my card game is cooler than yours. I play too many of them anyway. Right? That's not the debate we're having. The not debate that we're having is the following. For those of you that are in card games, you might have seen a billion fucking content creators. Like, we're not going to be the first one. By gods, we're not going to be the last one. And we're probably not even going to be particularly interesting doing it. You might have seen a billion fucking content creators in whatever card game you're in start a progression series, which is a concept of taking the first set ever released in a game, pulling random packs from it, making a deck out of the fucking scraps you find, playing a couple of games against someone else that you're doing the series with, then moving on to the next set, opening those packs, making something out of the pile that you now have, playing a couple of games, moving on, so on and so forth. Popularized many, many years ago at this point through through one Yu-Gi-Oh! Series specifically. People have been doing this for any card game you can imagine. I'm pretty sure people have been, like, if you can open booster packs in it, someone probably did a progression series in it. And I really want to do that. I really want to do that. I'm still in the process of figuring out a structure for it, right? But I think I have a couple of people that I know I have a couple of people I can grab for this to make, like, an interesting series out of it, where we open stuff, build stuff, and then I lose. Like, mostly it's going to be me losing live on stream. I kind of really want to do that, dude. I really, really want to do that. The structure is still a bit up in the air because undeniably this is probably better, like, done as a recorded and then cut format. But I don't do recorded content, so we'd be doing that live. How we do that live, I don't even know yet. How do you all feel about that? Hey, Ringsong, how you doing? Hello, Ringsong. I get here just as Kerry goes, but Kerry's doing a thing right now that he doesn't like doing, and that is present something that's work in progress, or like talk about something that's like work in progress and doesn't have the like weirdness polished out of it yet. Like, I'm perfectly happy, like, presenting you with, here's VTuber Board Game Night season whatever, and we're playing this game, and then we play the game. But what I've always had a problem with in all of the years is going like, okay, so here's this half-baked idea. Please don't rip me to shreds over it. You know what I mean? The problem is that this is like this is a long-form project, right? Because every episode, quote-unquote, you'd be moving through sets. The Digimon TCG right now has, 24 main packs, 10 EX packs, assorted other things. So we're looking at like 30 plus episodes of something. And that's a lot. Mind you, as with every series, you could just start it, and then if it doesn't work out, you just like set it aflame and go, oh, fuck it, we do something else. But I genuinely don't like doing that. I've never even heard of this content type. Oh, well, then you're one of the lucky few that get to learn a new thing today, Igor. That's great. It's a pretty damn common thing. You see content creators of all shapes and sizes make this. Which is why it's not innovative, right? Like, it's not... There's nothing, like, innovative about it, but nothing about my channel is innovative to begin with, right? Like... Just like everyone else, I'm a young to middle-aged, more on the middle-aged side, like, white guy VTuber that's ranting about video games. Oh! Like, local dude on the internet installed OBS, more on news at 12, you know? So it's not the lack of innovation that irks me about it, but I don't know whether it's, like, interesting. I've always said that my current content is usually whatever my current hyperfixation is, right? This is very much that. This is very much that. This is what's currently on my mind, and any minute that I stream, I have to think about how I put cards together into a stack. And to stay true to, like, at least that ideal, I think that's a series I definitely want to fire, right? The way that I think that's going to be structured, and this is kind of why I'm talking about this today, even though we're about to play Deep Fringe in a minute, is that just like with board games, we will have to pick a day in which we, like, play those games, right? Like, we play with whoever is going to be part of the series. I am talking to people. I'm not going to give you any names yet. They're all universally cooler than me. Unlike with board games, I'm actually playing myself. But the way that that's usually going to be panning out is that somewhere in the week leading up to playing, we'll have to go, like, open packs together, pull cards, and then build a deck. And I'm going to be doing this on stream, like, to beat the cheating allegations, you know? How would you build the deck? Each player opens 10 and builds from those cards, so both get access to the entire set straight. The way this would work is we open a box, which is like 24 packs, can say. The first pack is likely going to be more to get, like, a card base. You open 24 to any amount of packs, and then you make a deck out of that. You have a collection that you save these to. And then after you've played, you plan the next session and you pull the next box that comes out. X amount, which is probably like 20, 24. 24 is like the agreed upon Yu-Gi-Oh amount. And then you add that to whatever pile you already had, and thus you keep stacking up. The reason why I think this is cool as fuck is A, you start with the simplest set, which means everyone can learn the game, for starters. Everyone that plays can learn the game. But we're also likely doing this with more than 2 people. We're very likely doing this with more than 2 people. Everyone that plays can learn how the game works. Everyone that watches can learn how the game works, because we're not going to be playing with, like, ultra complicated keywords to begin with, right? It's going to be relatively simple build-up. And you can build complexity as you go, right? Because you're following through the game's progression chronologically. And getting an understanding for, like, whatever's in your collection also kind of builds naturally that way. Hey, Muzin, how you doing? Dingus is all of you, that's true. That's very true. So what I'm thinking is the following. We have, let's say we pick a Friday that everyone meets to play. And then while we're on a stream on, like, a Tuesday or something, at the end of the stream, we're done with whatever we're doing, we're gonna do the polls, and then we're gonna sit down, and me and all of you right there, and we're gonna build a deck. Because I'm gonna be dog shit at this. We're gonna build a deck together, and then we're bringing that to whatever day that it is that we're actually playing, and then we're hoping that we do well. And if we don't do well, then I'm blaming you. No, if we don't do well, then I have failed, and if we do well, then it's glory to Twitch chat. You know what I mean? Like that. That's the idea. But to kick this off at one point, I think I want to pick up a stream where we just kind of go over how the game runs, right? We just kind of go over how the base game runs and everything. And there's a good chance we do that today after Deep Fringe, depending on how much content there is in Deep Fringe, right? There's some unrealistically high hopes there. Think about it like this, Kensei. Any amount of combined brain cells is more than the 2 that I have. If we can harvest even 1 brain cell from Twitch chat for this, even 1, then that offsets the fact that both of mine are currently busy screaming at each other about what the best cheese is. You know. Hey, Pancake, how you doing? I still need it. No, you just need to momentarily commit it, Musin. You don't need to, like, hand it over. Just momentarily apply it to a task. Hopefully face first. What other cheese options, though? That changes on a minutely basis. Just -5 neurons, though? Listen. I take any amount. Even a negative amount. Everything's better than null. So that's the idea. You can tell I'm nervous about this, right? Like I'm adding modifiers to every fucking sentence so far. You can tell I'm a bit nervous about this. I don't know why. It's probably because, but what if no one likes it? As if that's ever fucking stopped me of making content or something. Going for the value underflow? Yeah. Well, that's the idea, everyone. That's the idea. Having said that, what we're going to do first today is we're going to have a look at a new turn-based tactics game, because we barely ever play those on this stream. Definitely not the genre that I'm known for. Deep Fringe release, and there's an update that I haven't downloaded. Great. Deep Fringe released yesterday, and I haven't played it yet. It looks pretty dark and grim. Not to be confused with grim and dark. Null -5 equals null. I mean, n/a minus anything is still NA, right? Like, yeah, that's... You do have to understand, Kensei, that null is just the German word for 0, though. It's called null. That's just our word for 0. So, like, you know. As above, so below. I don't know. I want a grid-based, turn-based tactics monster tamer. You and me both, Ring Song. You and me both. What was that fucking Pokemon game called? Like forever and ago. Pokemon Conquest? Can someone just make that shit? I get why people were so mad at Digimon Survive, right? Because Digi-Survive was a visual novel with turn-based tactics elements, instead of being what everyone wanted, which is turn-based tactics with visual novel elements. I really like Digimon Survive, and the people downvoting it for being something that it wasn't are morons, because reading is hard. But the reason why people were upset to begin with is because everyone kind of wants exactly that fucking game, right? Like, it is mind-boggling to me that that market is so underserved. Creature collector, grid-based, make it hexes or squares. You can pick if you want to be like a total degenerate, make it circles. I don't care. And then let me move funny creatures from a deployment zone into like the enemy's front line and let me eat them. And make the field not like 3x3. Or like, fuck this small scale tactics. Don't give me like 12x12s. Right? Like, interesting topology, 20x20 minimum. Troubleshooter. Give me troubleshooter. Disgaea is one. No, Disgaea is fantastic, but it's not that at all, no. And no one could do it? That's not how that... No, that's not true at all, Effort. 3x3 Beastie Ball mentioned. I was supposed to play Beastie Ball at one point. I don't even know what happened with it. Did that ever... Oh, it did release. How come I didn't play it? Wait, what? Oh, it's in early access. That's the problem. Okay, no, never mind. I'm waiting for this to, like, full release. Monster Tamer plus Volleyball, by the way. Really fun. Really fucking fun concept, but not released yet. Well, released in early access. Last update posted... What? Tomorrow? Interesting. No, there's a schedule for something for an in-game event. So still in active development. Excited for it. It has been 0 days since Troubleshooter was mentioned. Exactly. I'm looking forward to other people playing Troubleshooter this year. Remember Maria said she was going to play other people's favorite video games? I cannot wait for Maria Troubleshooter stream, dude. I cannot wait. And I hope you're excited for it too. That's going to be so exciting. An ink-themed Castlevania I was tricked into playing because the synopsis reminded me of Grim Grimoire. Ooh, Grim Grimoire. I don't fuck with Metroidvanias. You think you know the one? You think you know what one? Is this the part where I can thank you for introducing me to Maria and Hannah? No. Thank you for supporting my friends. Oh, that's what you mean, Ringsum. Gotcha. Maria is like fucking fantastic. Tomorrow, Maria is going to be back here. I get to play games with Maria again. And like, obviously, Hannah is... That's my Hannah, right? Like, no two ways about it. Man, I know way too many cool people, dude. I know way too many cool people. Hey, Alex. From the TT venue. Stay safe out there, Alex. Hope you're doing well. My mind has a Vanillaware-shaped RTS hole in it. Oh, Alfred. Oh, my soul has a Vanillaware-shaped RTS hole in it. No, turn-based. Like, can I have the next, can I have the next, unicorn, please? Thank you. Absolutely fantastic. Hell yeah. I joined the Vanillaware talk. I like this. Yes. Sorry, I'm just gushing about Unicorn Overlord. I will never not be gushing about Unicorn Overlord because that game was sick. It was a bit easy, but also Berengaria. What? Actually, half the cast. Who is your wife in Unicorn Overlord? Ren. Actually, I had a pretty hard time picking these. But no, Berengaria won that. Absolutely won that eventually. Listen, I have two types, and one of them is arrogant women that could kill me. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Pick any of the muscle lady with dumb personality. That's the thing, though. What was like giant Titan lady called with a big fuck off shield? I didn't care for her at all, right? Didn't care for her at all. That's like good on her. Don't get me wrong, but that's like too large and right. That's two. I think it's also less the dumb personality. I think it's more the danger. Rosalind, I'm too easy. Ross, yeah, no. Nah. I can see why. I really liked her story. I really liked her design, but how do I phrase this? I found both of the sisters a bit basic, if that makes any sense. I see tanned elf lady with light hair I marry. Yeah, tanned elf lady, light hair. Don't look at Zoe, right? Like, I get it. No, absolutely. But I didn't like her mechanically. I didn't really like playing with her either. I did like her story. But there was nothing else really drawing me. Okay, going crazy for every new character. That's because every new character was sick. Unicorn Overlord had insanely cool characters, and that is male and female characters. It's a shame that I don't remember half the names. It's a shame that I do not remember half the names at this point. You always one of those games that would have greatly benefited from having like some fucking DLC with just more characters. Right? That's kind of the big problem. Like, give me more. I just want more. What was her shit? What was her name? Oh no, I will remember this. Unify. Snow Archer girl. The thickest of them all for some reason. God, Unify was cool as fuck, dude. It's a shame that the entire, like, Ice region leaned very heavily into, do you like fur? I'm like, no, not really. Like, good on you for catering to everyone, but no. Other than that, like, who else? Like, Ouch was an absolute MVP, but that was mostly because Ouch was carrying our stupid ass through early game. What was their full name? You know, the angel chick that he recruited really early on. I forgot her name. I just called her Ouch the entire time. Ouch was insanely cool. Who else? Elenia, if she wasn't... If Elenia hadn't been weird in the story, because that literally your cousin, like, Elenia would have been it. Oh no, not Elenia. Elenia was your mom. Fuck, what was your cousin called? The other... blue-head fighting girl, Virginia. Virginia was the weird one. Who else? Fuck. Small but angry. What was Small but angry's name? Nina? Nina? It was Nina, right? The like small hammer girl. And then. Fuck, what was your first Griffin Rider called? You know, the Griffin Rider design where you do not recognize that there's a griffin on screen for about half an hour by looking at it. God, what was her name? Was it Fran? I want to say it was Fran. Something like that. But, pretty sure it was Fran. Fuck, Twitch chat. You know what? The witch that you recruit, right? Like the ancient witch you recruit is basically just green-haired Yeez. Now that I remember back to it, what was her name? It was something weird. Something with a Y. Basically just green-haired Yeez and ancient. Like old green-haired Yeez. Sorry, you're just catching flack now. As long as we can all listen, as long as we can all agree that Scarlet was awful. That's the one thing we all need to agree on. Scarlet is worst girl. New Unicorn Overlord run when? Honestly, we could. We honestly could. February is pretty open. For now. Yana, what was her name? Yeah. She was cool. I liked her a lot. And Maddie, have a good night's sleep. Thank you for being here. Rest well. Yeah, we should play Unicorn Overlord again. Fine. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do about that next year. Not next year. Yeah, next year. Yeah. Next month. But for now, let me see whether I can get Deep Fringe to boot. Did I do my due diligence of testing the game before I went live? I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, I forgot. So we're going to find out live together. Don't worry, the sound isn't like set at all, but you won't be able to hear it, so I'm just gonna blow my own ears out. Ooh. Oh, no, that's unpleasantly loud. Oh, please get me to a menu. Please. I found a menu. Okay. Okay, that was bad. That was pretty bad. And it mutes itself on tap out. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Wonderful. I cast Smite. Marinara, how you doing? Whew. I mean, I could just set this up before stream, then no one would have to suffer, but at least you don't have to suffer. That's the important part. Proudly haven't mauled an audience member's ears since... I can't find the EXE. Why can I not find it? Because it's labeled stupid. Love that. God, I love video games that aren't named what they're supposed to be named. Deep Fringe is just called SR. That's beautiful. And behold, we have sound. Yes. Yes. At the very unusual experience of opening a game and having to then crank up the volume for once the game didn't try to deafen me with its opening ads. I would legitimately love to hear from like an industry like insider as to why that is such a common occurrence. Sarayan! Sarayan. Hi. How you doing? Hope you're well. Hello, hello. I opened the game the other day and the max volume started at 50% was baffling. Yes, and it was still too loud. Like, every fucking game I play, I have to turn down to like 3 to 9%, right? And I know that's not just my sound setup being weird, because every fucking streamer constantly talks about this. Open a new game, get deafened is such a common trope that I don't understand why we don't open on a option screen on first boot up to set the volume before anything plays. Yeah. 26 can eat a bag of dicks. Yeah. True. It's not great so far, huh? It's not great so far. But alas. The world might be on fire, but at least we get to dance in the ashes, I suppose. I was at the flu. Oh god, no. I hope they feel better soon. I hope you all feel better soon. Nexus neighbor. Oh my god, that's awful. I'm so sorry, Sarayan. I'm so sorry. Wishing you the best. What are you walking into? I don't know yet. What I do know is that I'm always cautious when tutorial and campaign are two separate buttons. This, to me, is always a danger sign. Always a danger sign. But let's see what happens. And then it's instantly much louder than the opening menu. Warning. Target host, consecrated one, sacred hull damage rate exceeds 90%. Mega micros? Are those words supposed to go together? Core engine extinguished, physical reboot impossible. These physical circuits have rotted away. Rotted away? But this Konski data. Praise the furnace! It remains as pure as a fresh osmium ingot. Hardware is merely a consumable. As long as the core module remains, he is the commander we seek. Purifier, find a local carrier, execute virtual mounting. Ooh, virtual mounting. Wait, what? What? I'm normal. Understood. Scanning perimeter. Locking onto an intact fierce minion. Initiating Konski override. Come on now. Come online, Commander. Okay. I guess. What do we have? Consecrated one. The firmware of your core module is archaic. Well, you smell of poo. We must recalibrate your sensor system. I can't read today. First, exercise your sensors. Confirm visual module status. Ah, we're gonna do menuing. Hand the camera, look at the exit. Okay, press B to switch to tactical view. Good overview, okay. On the battlefield, altitude represents information superiority. Select the fierce minion. I expect this to be the fierce minion. This is in fact a fierce minion. I've selected the fierce minion. It has thingies there that I can't hover over. And it wants me to move there. What is this? A vault down, reload, powered punch with many, many things next to it and flaming slag. We have an undo movement, tile coordinate, which I think is the tile that I clicked on there. Am I missing something? Is that not the target tile? Move to the target point. And now the music has stopped. You have more than one fierce minion per fierce minion? We definitely do. Do I have to press like a magical button? That's... Chat? Huh? Ow! Loud! What's the green button down there? This one? The one I'm clicking on? This is the tile I'm supposed to go to. This tile vaults down, and this one reloads. This is a punch, and this is an attack. The current round. The sound has died. With the one end arrow. Okay, let's go read these. So, this one says powered punch. It says it needs what I would think is 2 energy, 3 something, and it punches forward with a knockback. It goes up 2, down 2, altitude limit +2, -2. Targets a unit on object, 3 +2 LG damage if targets SZ under 2, fend 1. None of this means anything to me, but we do have a little lock button here. LG is Legion. Effect triggers upon current Legion value. Okay, so it does 3 +2 Legion damage. Then we have SC. This is incredibly finicky. Larger units are harder to displace and take less collision fall damage. If target's size is 2 or less, then fend 1. Move backward can cause collision. Okay, so if we're punching a small target with it, we can punch it back. And then this right there is a displacement effect. Okay, there's just a small little symbol, so we don't have to worry about this. That's its base damage, 3, and then because of our Legion stat, I reckon we get +2. This is sticky, by the way. Attack type, distance, skill cost. Okay. So we got that now. The fact that the sound has entirely cut out is unnerving, to say the least. Can't punch giant monsters down pit. Well, this thing can't. But something else might be. We have a flaming slag. That's funny. Afid, I'm in the middle of a fucking tutorial trying to piece together why the game doesn't work. Can you read the fucking room? This costs 1 fucking something. I reckon this is ammo, because it says 1 out of 1. 8 base damage. I reckon this is our tile, and then it like hits 3 tiles. It's got a cleave. It goes infinitely down. Terrain effect. Can change or affect tiles. Targets a tile, unit, or object. 8 plus 2 damage, arson 1, deal 4 true damage. At the start of your turn, deal 4 damage. So I reckon this is like a debuff. Around 10 minutes earlier, must have been a bug. What the okay, then that's not your fault. What the fuck? In that case, I'm sorry. And I've got you. What the fuck? Hold up. This goes there. This goes there. And he can be bigger than that. There we go. There he goes. All right. So that still hasn't solved the problem of why the fuck can't I click anything? Like, does it? What do you want me to do? Just end the turn? Oh, now we can move somehow. It didn't say that. Oh my god. Tutorials, I swear. No music. Music's dead. Malcode biomass intrusion detected. This is our last enemy. It's also our first enemy. Their tentacles can always sniff out precious assets. Oh god. Look at the deep shaft spewing fire. Push it in. Gravity and heat will handle the execution for us. Select the minion, click the powered punch skill, then click the target. Yeah, I would love to select the fucking minion. It's so finicky to select anything. Whee! Watch the ceiling, Commander. This is coming down on us. Ruins and caves are full of fragile structures. Any combat disturbance will cause them to collapse. Remember, falling object smash completely ignores the target's armor. That's cool and all, but where is it coming down? Can I see where it's coming down? So it's either... I think it's landing on them, but it's really fucking hard to understand that. What the fuck? We don't get to do any... No, we do get to do things. Do we just end turn and wait for this to come down? Apparently not. Lysis 2. What does that mean? Lysis 2. No explanation. Receptor 2. Action points. Resource required for movement of performing actions. Energy. Cyber organ. This is not making any fucking sense so far. If we punch it back down there, how do we make this go down? My mission is still to move to the target point. There is no target point. It's trying to teach me about falling debris, but debris isn't falling. Instead, we're just brawling with this thing now. We still don't know what Lysis 2 is. Shaky scaffold. Many structures are collapsing due to the world's accumulated stress. We must increase our production capacity. Okay, what does that... Does that mean anything? No, now it's just dead. Nothing ever fell. This didn't have a meaning. The particles fall there. You're right, the particles are exactly falling there. It's like a couple of dust particles there, right? They're exactly there, yeah. You're right. Threats in the deep require caution. Look below, push that pile of scrap machinery down. Let that malform experience a scrap metal press. Okay, it's teaching us that we can move material as well. Why did the sound die, dude? This is so weird. When enemies hold the high ground, observe their foothold. If a tile lacks support from similar heights, any impact will cause a collapse. If a tile lacks support from similar heights, any impact will cause a collapse. Order dark fire to strike from range. Release the gravitational potential. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're talking about this thing. Any impacts... What? That happened because there was no other tile around it that had the same height? Or... What? Huh? Calibration complete. Now engage the internal circuits to open the gate. Come out and rendezvous with us. Move out, rendezvous at the coordinates. The Crusade awaits you. Click anywhere to settle battle. What? The tutorial speaks like I type? No, 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 F it. Don't make yourself sound that bad. No, 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 don't you dare do that. Ducklings. I don't do this often. I mean, I ask you about a lot of things, but like... Based off of the last 5 minutes, give me your first impression. Based off of like the last 5 minutes. Lysis, the disintegration of a cell by rupture of the cell wall or membrane. Okay, because I thought they had just misspelled paralysis. I thought they had just missed paralysis fully. And Loki 2, you are the best duckling. Hello. Sorry, like that was that just confused me more than anything else. I'm reminded of Into the Breach. Ooh, a game I dislike famously. Frustration. Yeah. That was the entire tutorial, by the way. Counter question, already is this in development? Let's have a quick look, shall we? Store page. So it came out into early access yesterday. What are they saying about early access? How long approximately? To release a test version of the multiplayer co-op mode within 6 months. Why are you talking about multiplayer? Through community interaction feedback, we expect an iteration cycle of around 6 months. During this 1-year update phase, issues and optimization related to the single player mode will also be supported concurrently. So about a year before the end of early access. But they're talking about wanting to implement like multiplayer. The tutorial I just played isn't even suitable for single player. I'm gonna be. I'm falling over myself here. This might be too early. This might be too early. I had planned. So here's what I don't often do. I had planned to play this for the rest of today. I'm not gonna do that. That is the fastest. I don't want to play that anymore. I have had in recent history. And it is entirely down to the fact that that tutorial was buggy, didn't explain shit, didn't work as advertised, cut out the music seconds into it, and then just left you there. Sorry everyone, no, I'm bouncing off of this. Sorry. This is too early. If your first player contact is this fucking rough, you shouldn't be in early access. I'm sorry. You can call that nitpicky, that's fine. But no. No, no, absolutely not. Maybe the campaign is better polished. Tutorial doesn't work correctly. Do you think so, Effet? Okay, let's do something else. Let's do something else. You want to continue yowling? Are we playing more yowling? I think we're playing more yowling, dude. Let's do that. Hold up. The plurality of people are usually this picky. That's kind of the thing, Theo, right? There is so much out there in terms of video games that people have options, right? So many options, so many options. And no one's asking for you to deliver like remember when AAA meant something, right? Like a highly polished experience, like high fidelity, highly optimized. No one's asking for that. But if your tutorial is this fucked, I'm not gonna look at the rest of your game. I'm sorry. I'm not. That's not happening. No fun. The tutorial broke on me and then explained nothing and just ended. I reckon this could be a lot of fun, but no. So I'm not gonna have that headache, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Let me set this up, do this, press this button here. There we go, switch category. Yeah, sure, Polish is overrated, but this isn't ready for anything yet. That is my first impression, Theo, exactly. Only saw campaign stuff that looked kind of good. Like I said, the tutorial broke on me and like didn't bother explaining fuck. It explained how to push things, then it explained something about falling structures that never fell. Then it explained something about like a height difference that didn't make any sense to me, but it didn't elaborate on it further. Then it explained that we could push objects, something I had already gleaned from looking at the skill, and then it ended. At no point did it explain what a skill is comprised of, what the different parts of it are, what anything meant. Half the debuffs don't have hover over. None of that made any fucking sense. So, no, that's not worth the hassle. I'm sorry. Well, I wasn't ready to play Yowling today, but I guess I'm playing Yowling. Good stream, everyone. Apparently it expected you to end turn first, then move next turn. It expected me to intuit that I end turn after the only thing I've done in one entire turn is select a unit. Yeah. Yeah. That's great. It's the Team Cringe stream. We're not Avora. We're streaming Yowling. Fuck this. Ugh. I don't like the way the store page speaks how it is far more ready for play than the game actually is. I mean, every developer would sell their game like this, right? Like, hey, look at our game. Here's the state of it. You should play it. But if the first thing you're mentioning is, in the first 6 months, we want to optimize multiplayer content, and then your single player isn't even worth touching, then I think your priorities are fucked. But I don't know these developers, right? Like, I don't know how they operate. I don't know anything about any previous titles or how they work. So they might very well just mean that, oh no, we're obviously doing the single player stuff, but for additional content, that's what we're trying to do. I don't know. I can't read minds. It feels like the priorities are weird. 3 mods have gathered, we shall begin the uprising. There aren't even 3 well, no, there are 3 mods on this channel, what the fuck? Huh. Toa! Hello, Toa, you are the best duckling. Come in, how you doing? Riot? Okay, you're all getting unmodded. This is the second game in less than 2 weeks I'm rage quitting. Can you ride with them? I mean, no. No. Please don't. Mods chew on more cables? Can say play the end stream card already. So, complete change of plans. Unmod Racer! Hold up. Okay, Razor's no longer a mod. There you go. Well done, Effort. Well done. You did take it away from him. Run around with an angry torch because it's basically just a shiny glowy worm stick. That's actually true. That's actually true. Dips on Care's internet speed. No. We're playing Cute Creature Collector now. So for those of you that weren't here, we started a new campaign playthrough of Yowling, which is a really, really cool creature collector. And we got really lucky very, very early. Okay, I was about to say, does this also not have sound? No, it does. If it's cute enough, it may stop my riots. This is Aphid. Its species name is Meep. Does that do it? Is that good enough? Because if not, this is Bloodia, a her bunny with more bunnies. that helps. This is Nana. Nana's our healer. We have Avora. Avora is our mana battery. Avora has a fancy hat. And Avora is also a shiny. We just immediately found a shiny. Then we have API Era, our current tank, who isn't going to be our tank long. And then we have an unnamed Lurk Wolf, because I kind of want to get a better look. Oh, he has leadership. We should name this Lurk Wolf. I mean, listen. I mean, that's just, it's called a Lurk Wolf. Like, I can't not, you know. I can't not. I'm a wolf that lurks, it's true. In this case, you're also a wolf that woos. A lot, actually. They woo a lot. So, we're right in front of the first gym. It's a gym. Let's not call it anything else. Hi, do I know you? What, a challenger has shown up? What should I do? I've never fought with a Yowling Keeper before. Let's both take a moment to prepare for first. Inhale. No, I can't be a disgrace to the school. Fight! So, she has 3 frontline Baxes. And then in the back, she has a Roslet, which is something we haven't seen yet. Grants a buff, Pedal Dance. For 3 allies, increases crit rate by 40 and crit damage by 59%. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have 1 frontline. We have a healer, though. A Meep. A really aggro bunny. A Lucky. And a mana battery. And we're going to be sitting here and praying that this goes through. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Crowman, how you doing? Our Baxes seem to be slightly more sturdy. Oh no, Lucky's going to half. There she goes a woo. And now we have an additional wolf. Please stop hitting the Lucky. No. Go a woo. Oh! Now we have 2 wolves. Perfect. Soon we'll have 3. Third one. See? Goes a woo. Goes a woo summons wolves. He sounds a little dry. Hold up, let me get a sip. Thank you, Sai. I love them. They're really good. They're really, really good. Are there better mana batteries than Avora? Yes. Are there better mana batteries for us? No. No, not even close. Not for a long while. No, he doesn't mean we can just eat them, yeah? I've ruined the school's reputation. But if you want to challenge our master, you must first defeat Sister Lily. You may go find her. Are you Lily? Why isn't she back yet? Could she have... No. Hey, have you seen a young herbalist on the way here? No, I'm really worried. My sister went to the Green Valley to collect some herbs, but she still hasn't returned after a long day and night. If you're heading that way, please help me look for her. You're Lily, then. Welcome to the School of Nature. School of Nature! Sorry, what? Are you here to buy flowers or plant trees? So you're here to challenge us. Splendid! Let me see if you have what it takes. Avora? We have, oh god, Whippies. They have creeping vines. Release fine vine traps around the target's location, applying rooted and doing damage. And then Frogs, called Floops. Leap strike. Random leap and strike an opponent 3 times. These are really fucking dangerous. These are really, really dangerous. Good luck, everybody. We're just hoping to get these. We're really not getting them, huh? Uh-oh. Oh god. No, Lucky! They jumped! That's a really good AoE. I was really hoping we do more there. Okay, that does almost nothing as well. Oh no. We're getting demolished. Not the frog! Not the frog! Not the frog! Not the frog! Okay, 1 frog down. Finally! These are so sturdy! Our healer's still alive. And Alfred is holding his own up there. Okay, the frogs are dead. That was an awful fight. We need another Yowling. Grumble! Welcome back. That was bad. Okay, we need more friends, and Lucky needs to level. The School of Nature is not exactly known for fighting, but that ended way too quickly, did it? You truly are formidable. Feel free to challenge our master. I should also focus on training my Yowlings. We're gonna go explore very quickly. Is there something here? Nothing there. On this side? Aha! Oh, divine seals. Wonderful. We will need those eventually. Let's go out and like find more Yowlings real quick before we do the rest of this. It's time for your training arc. It really is. There is one specific Yowling that I would really like to have, but it's usually a bit later in. And we'd have to walk quite a bit to get there. Side note, I love the dippy 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 talk. It's pretty rare. It's just this game and Supra World. I've never heard of it. But I like it does like nice things to my ears. I do like the little like dippy 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 dippy. It is kind of very adorable. We have drift pines. We could grab a drift pine. There is an elite drift pine down here. So these have thorn armor. Activate thorn armor, blocking 14 damage from normal attacks and shoot out thorns in 8 directions when attacked. Once every half a second, dealing 34 damage. This one's a martyr. Also an emo. It's warmed up, and a herald of frost. Okay, we'll go grab this one. Hopefully it won't die before we can. Since we attack them, they're stunned first. It's gonna ult up in a second, and I don't want that. Okay, we got it. Hedgehog get. Oh, fan of blades? Fine. Call it pokey? I'm assuming the Fringe was a little too obtuse. Also, the first stream forum thread complaints of a softlock. The tutorial immediately broke down on us, and I don't have any fucking patience for that shit. I don't know anything about a softlock. But yeah, the tutorial immediately broke. It didn't explain shit. That's the other thing. It didn't explain anything. Ooh, we can't deploy Lucky in a normal fight. Let's go. We can extend like this. That's fine. I kind of want to build summons, chat. I kind of want to see whether we can build like a lot of summon characters. Oh, there's a wolf. Donk donk. But for that, we'd have to go find. Remember the little snake thing? The little snake creature? But if we go past... hold up. I'm starting to realize why we can't just go. This is the Yowling map, for those of you that have never seen it. It is very fucking large. We're here. There's the dojo. And if I'm not entirely mistaken, the first time the snake spawn is here or something? There's somewhere here-ish. Which is fairly far away. But also, I really want one. The dev team for Deep Fringe should have shown the tutorial to like family members or a friend, get some feedback before going live. Yeah, maybe. It doesn't feel like that shit should be live, you know? That's the problem. Is that an elite Lurkwolf? No, just a normal Lurkwolf. Rapid recovery. Increased healing effects by 20%. I reckon that's received healing. There is a demon! Hold up, we're fighting this demon. Rampage. Blink behind a nearby opponent upon kill and gain 100% lifesteal. We used this last playthrough. Well, we used this when we started this for the first time. Nothing stops you from going there? Maybe. We do need a healer for this. This desperately needs a healer. We might not even win this. So this is a Shadow Tail. What does it do? Blink behind a random enemy 3 times. And this is how we all die. Unless we kill it before that happens. Which... And there goes Avora. Oh. Oh, everyone else lived? Nope. There goes our main DPS. Lucky, it's you now. It's all on you now. Ow! Nice. She did it. Hold up, I need to look at stats for that. God, Bloody had does so much damage. And then Lucky had to pick up in the end there. Whew! Get wolfed, nerd, exactly. When you have the snake on your team? Yeah, but like... Okay, here's the deal, Effort. If you can tell me exactly where the snake is, I will think about going there. If you can tell me exactly where it spawns, I'll go there. You survived chopping? Hell yeah, well done. Well done, and welcome home. There's another treasure chest up there. So powerful. You'll be even more powerful once we're done, don't worry about it. Backstab! Attacking from behind ignores defense. Loot, 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 loot. We're just kind of wandering around here, right? 3 more divine seals. Those could all be used for snakes. Theoretically. When I'm cooking a soup, I was so stuffed up I couldn't even smell it. Oh god! Oh no. Good soup helps with that though. A good soup helps with that. Cooked down over a couple of inches of broth. Oh. Could have burned it. Could have burned it. It's on your mind? Yeah, that doesn't help though. That does not help. Therefore, we can't do this. Spicy soup is great. Soup in general is pretty good. If you cook a snake, does it simply become a sausage? No, it really doesn't. So sausage is usually like stuff ground up, put into a sausage case, right? Snakes aren't like that. Seems like someone ahead could use some help. You're partial to soup yourself? You? I don't know. Yes. I don't know, Crembo. I don't think I know you as someone that likes soup. That's really weird. Do you have a moment? I'm a Yowling Keeper and was planning to head out for training, but then my luggage of charms got stolen. I really don't want to trouble you, but I can't do anything on my own. I can't go home like this either. Can you please find my luggage? The thief ran towards a cave that way. Sorry to trouble you. Please don't lose your stuff. Oh, that was just going up right where we just came from. Looked at like 1/3 or more of its volume. Ah! Ah! Rehydrate it, then eat it. I thought it was just here, no? Oh no, it's up there. Never mind. The snakes aren't that far. They're in the purple area, but to the southeast and to the north. Well, okay. I'm a care of my words. We'll go get a snake. Fine. If we can even capture one. We'll go. Add some rice noodles. We'll not forget it this time once the noodles cook. That's the downside of being so stuffed up, right? Like, it's really hard to, like, do cooking by smell. I can finally get home. This is for your troubles. I'll be on my way. Bless. Okay, so where are you saying it is? Down there in Riverbloom, or... Let's see. They're in the purple area, but to the southeast and to the north. Black Mountain. So down here. If we go through Riverbloom, we can make it there relatively easily, right? Like, we don't have to deal with Queensvale if we do that. Still a hell of a track. Let's do this. And don't we have to deal with at least one rival fight? We'll see. We'll see, I suppose. Yeah, there she is. Here's my favorite character. Agu! Look at her! Ah! Ah! Hey, you're Zoe, right? I heard about you in Fluvial Village just now. It's such a coincidence to meet you here. My name is Agu. I'm a new Yowling Keeper, but in the future I'll definitely surpass the Masters and become a hero for the history books. Are you scared? This is my first adventure, but I have plenty of battle experience. Since you're a new Keeper too, would you like to see the power of a future leader? She's the best. She's everything. She also has this thing. This is a Wani, or at least its name is Wani. Wani has Darkstorm, summon a shower of arrows from the sky, dealing 83 damage to enemies within the area. Wani starts out as absolute dogshit. It's timid, it's malnourished, it has light bones, and it's dejected. And every time you meet Agu, this thing just gets better and better and better. Give him the back, Wani? Exactly. Exactly. She does have 2 healers and 2 frontliners, so... and I didn't grab another character. We didn't grab the hedgehog. That was a hit! Holy shit. Oh, never mind. They stood no chance. No chance at all. I go with a pet Ultra Beast, exactly. Why for cinnamon roll? No, cinnamon roll. 100% cinnamon roll. Hold up. The rumors are true. You're indeed skilled. It's my honor encountering an opponent like you at the start of my journey. Everyone goes easy on me at home, so this was my most exhilarating battle so far. Luna must be pleased as well, right? Grin. Let's be friends here and out. Well, until next time. I'll keep practicing hard. Like, look at that smile. Aww. Can we set up a GoFundMe to buy that lady some shoes? She doesn't need shoes where she's going. Okay, we're going to be bypassing a lot of area, and this track should give you a pretty decent idea of how big Yowling is as a game. I kept going on about that. I can feel it. Great squeak, this power must be a sign the Demon Lord has awoken. Huh? Who are you? Your aura is a lot like our masters. Great, this power must be a sign of the Demon Lord. The Demon Lord has awoken. How about joining our Darkstar sect instead of being a Yowling Keeper? Let's await the arrival of the Demon Lord together. What? You dare to refuse? You won't have a say in this. Feel the power of the Darkstar. See if you still dare refuse. Squeak! That is just a level 4 Shadow Tail demon. They just have demons now. Oh god. Nice fear, nice fear. That's a Dane. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, that's not DPS, that's Bloody Agon. Uh-oh. Evil playthrough, let's go. No. Lucky needs mana, dude. We need to give Lucky mana. Well, she's getting levels. Check! How is this possible? This little kid is strong. I better run while no one's looking. Damn it, next time I won't let you off. Squick! So opponent's getting 6 DTs? No. This is a rock bench called a sit-on. The lizards! Spears. Speaking of DDs, there's one. We were running a spear for forever. It's just a shame that I don't like the evolution. I really don't like the Evo. I'm gonna skip the teleporters here because I really don't want to skip over that much content. The bats? All of the dogs. We're really only making this track to get ourselves a snake. Cat? Ooh, what was the... Oh, what was that other thing called? There was another creature. Damn, I forgot. Let the Kativas be base moms. Out of all of the pals, Kativa has always been my least favorite. Out of all of the pals available. Okay, so we're not fighting that. That's a bit high level. We'll come back for that eventually. We're basically deep in enemy territory now. Is there a shark? I don't think there is. No, there is. There's literally a siren later, much later. But that's so late in the game that we didn't really explore it last time. Okay, bats. Red envelope. Come here. Perfect. I really want an Aruda, dude. You want to go get a good Aruda, chat? Look at them. They're also very lucky coded. This is an Aruda. Ice Piercer. Fire an ice arrow, dealing 233 damage. These do a lot of fucking damage. Lucky, do you want a U-colored wolf instead of a not U-colored wolf instead? We could find a good one of these. For now, I think we'll just fight these. This one has yeet. This one will do a shit ton of damage. Also, like summoning puppies. That is the downside, yeah. The summoning is pretty cool. Ow! What these do is one-shot people. And here they come. They're slow at it. And then they missed. These are like hyper high single target damage. You prefer the Owu summon? Okay, then we will stick with the Owu summon. Speaking of, we have our Avora who can evolve now. Let's go, Avora. Laventot to a Lavenfly. This thing is so pretty. I look at it. I fucking love the creature designs in this game so much. So much. Adorable. So what has changed? We still need 70 mana, and then we provide 56 points of mana to the ally with the least amount of mana and recharge 20 for ourselves. So the first time is 70, but then our startup is going to be much faster. We're going to keep firing these Lunar Ballets out like crazy now. And you still have your fancy hat! Yay! Oh, you know what we could do? Lucky. Lucky. We can give Lucky another accessory. We can give Lucky an accessory. Where are you? There you are. Lucky, would you like a pike, a stick, or a bag of bunnies? This is a trick question. I know her answer. Between the old game and this, the devs have such a beautiful style and character design. I fucking love them. I adore their art style. So absolutely. Primal Flame, the previous game, they had an art style that I instantly fell in love with, and you might realize, like, you might recognize that from the month and a half where I did nothing but play Primal Flame. It must be Stick. Okay, Stick it is. Stick it is. We can also... Is that the button? No, that was a mark. It's this button, right? Yes. Oh, we ran into the next Aruda. Evernight Zoe? Exactly. Leadership and Sparkle. Earthquake! Mana requirement plus 100 creates a large earthquake after casting an ability, dealing 93 concussive damage to opponents and applying 25 stun buildup. So this now needs 220 mana to fire. Good luck. Good luck with that. Oh, we're getting murdered up here. Oh no. Okay, here's the emergency plan. We capture this. We caught one. Next emergency plan, we capture this one. Shockles have a really cool ability. The lightning that they make is really nifty. Lucky's at level 9 now. Wonderful. There's just a demon roaming there, right? Oh god, yeah. I'm not fucking with that. Not yet. Okay, the Arudas are now running away from us. Oh, this Laventod. That's a level 1 Laventod. Really? Must we be this cruel? Must we? Donk donk. Brutal. Unnecessary violence. All I want is to get in there and get this treasure chest. Oh, this one wasn't running away. The others are all running away. Any good ability? Aegis, Wimp, and Heavy Strike. Tunnel Vision. Lightbone's Moon Call, and Brute. So the answer is no. We really need a better front line. All violence is necessary? I don't know about that. God. The lightning. There they all go. Ooh, Nana can evolve. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Nana. And our Loom is now... A lot of Hades 2 played on the Switch recently? Hell yeah. Illumina! Pat. And we're no longer tiny, we're now small, but we're still super weak. A lot more HP, a bunch more magic, a bit more attack. And we no longer heal 155 to 3 random targets, we now heal 201 to 3 allies with the lowest health. And then we also cleanse debuffs off of them. A lot more powerful. Avenger doesn't really help. Overpower. Leadership. Ooh, this one I'm going to try and catch. Leadership and Yeet is kind of cool. Especially for a range attacker. Any range attacker that has Yeet on it is kind of instantly a contender. It increases the damage all of your projectiles do depending on how long they travel. The longer they travel, the better. And Aphid can evolve now. Wow, everyone's doing it. Here is Aphid, our starter. Our Meep is now... Ooh. That's actually beautiful. A Murlaw. Murlaw? What? A Merlot? So what changes? We gain status and knockback immunity while summoning a vortex. Cool. And we do slightly more damage. Range is the same, damage is the same, frost, interrupt range. We just can't be knocked out of it anymore. That's a pretty cool fish, right? Haven't evolved from Meep to Matthew and got excited. No Matthews. Was it no Gregs? Shit, I forgot. I forgot what the original image was. If violence was your last resort, then you fail to use enough of it. As the size of an explosion reaches infinity, the number of social problems it can solve approach 0. You got a master-in-law? I doubt that. Let's not make any false claims here. Grant entrance. Blink behind the furthest enemy at the start of battle, gaining 30% defense. We could theoretically make our main tank do that. That'd be funny. Yeah! These things. Seepers. These we were playing with last time. This was Hannah last time. These are really, really cool. Whoa! Winded, 50% of normal attack damage is converted to wind. Echo Twilight. When casting ability, feared opponents will be permanently weak to darkness damage. And opponents with under 70% HP will be executed. And Guardian. Okay, so these are kind of bad. But Crescent Reaper. Blink behind the enemy with the lowest HP, unleash a Reaping attack, dealing 298 damage. If the attack results in a kill, the excess damage splashes over to surrounding opponents. This thing by itself doesn't seem super impressive yet. But the evolution of it, like the demon version of it, is probably one of my favorite, like, no, is one of my favorite designs in the entire game. It's a gorgeous creature. I don't know whether we're running it yet, but we're definitely bringing it. The number of Yowlings that we can deploy eventually also upgrades. This isn't going to always be how many we bring. We will be able to bring more eventually. That goes for on-field and also for on trainer battles. We'll get a basic Seeper just to go, and then we'll figure out where we are. Still a ways off from where we need to be. More Seepers. Oh, 11 fly. An evolved 11. These. So this is a Salakid. I really love these. And you will instantly understand why when I read this to you. Apply debuff Plague to the opponent with the lowest HP, decreasing defense by 15 and receives 34 damage every second for 10 seconds. The debuff will be transferred to a random opponent if the target dies. It make a dot and then the dot spread. Yay. The problem is they need 170 fucking mana, and that's like really hard to do. So unless you find one with decent passives, we're gonna pick up a random one just to have one. Unless you find one with stats and like passives to train. These are kind of hard to get to work. Narimon? No, not quite. Not quite. That one's a bit bigger and a bit more made of slug and sludge. There's some native Urbanies. Oh, ran into a Salakid. Quickly checking. Like, really, we'd be looking for like a shiny version. Oh, leadership and electric charge. But no. Wait, are you energetic? Energetic could get the debuff going really early on, but probably not. It looks so cute for something that spreads the plague. Nurgle would approve. Absolutely. I mean, have you ever met a rat? Silver shinies have a different indicator on the map. Well, that's because there is multiple versions, right? Like you have your alternate colors, what we'd call traditionally a shiny. You have your sparklies, which is what our Avora is. Not just a very sparkly personality, but also a sparkly Yowling in this game. And then you've got your elites. And all of these can happen in combination with one another. For example, that's an elite. We need to make it through that in order to get there. I think we can lure this out. Oh no, it just randomly walks. Never mind, we're fine. Like I said, I'm not going to take the teleports here. We're going to, like, make it to these areas proper. Pangolin! Fuck. Tempting. Snake! Snake. That's level 16. Oh no. So, ducklings, we are about to die. This is about to be really bad. So these are rattle songs. What do? Serpent's Tune. Summon a snakeling behind a random enemy every 2 seconds. With at most 4 at one time. Snakelings have 191 HP and 16 attack. This is the creature that I want. I really want one of these. We're looking for one with like decent-ish stats. Skill mastery. Interesting. Any summoning trait would be cool. What does the summon scale off of? Its attack scales off of magic, and its HP scales off of max HP. So we're looking for a high magic stat and a high HP stat. Ideally. And then willpower is how quickly that shit charges, right? That's the other thing we want. So this one would do for now. It has strength, the further knockback inflicted, we don't care, and lifesteal on abilities. I would love to know whether the summon can lifesteal. But we need to weaken this first. And you can already see we're doing a lot of damage to them. This is actually going really well, but we need to kill them before they start summoning. If they start summoning, we're dead. No, kill the one you started with. No. There are the snakes. Okay, we got our Yowling. But now we have a billion snakes to deal with. Luckily, only 1 or 2 of them started summoning. Only 1 or 2 did. Next up. Oh, we run into another one. Accept, ejected, martial mastery, bloodshot, lazy, heated. Willpower is how much mana you gain when you take a hit. Most backline stuff won't need much more willpower. I didn't know that that's how willpower worked, Ringsong. That's wonderful. That means we can totally ignore that shit. And because we don't care about the damage they do either, we really just care about magic for the summon then. Magic and HP. And then we just need to feed it mana, like, another way. Everyone's circling around here instead of getting rid of the snake. Damn it. Ooh, Lucky's level 12 now. Lucky's getting to Evo soon, huh? Like, ideally we find a shiny, which we're not. But it would be nice. There's a Ratzor. Anglings, more demons. Like, we're very much in hostile territory here. But nothing. Let me go grab you real quick. Anxious, Grand Entrance, Unlucky, Griefer, Carefree, Lightbone, Sun's Blessing, Leadership. Leadership! So we already have leadership, luckily, in this party. You only need it once. Lucky has it, in fact. Lucky has leadership. Scorpion. Scorpion is the archer one that on kill, like on ultimate, makes a clone of an enemy, right, Ringsong? That's the one? Because yes, absolutely. I would love to run that. We had one in our first, like, attempt at this. Leadership sounds about right. I mean, someone needs to command the Awus, right? Someone needs to command the Awus. Scorpions are cute as heck? Yeah, absolutely. They should be somewhere around here, right? What's... Insurance. We'll need to find, like, proper talent jade anyway. Like, nothing we have right now matters, like, too deeply. That's an elite. I at least want to check the elite. These are always worth checking. Armored, life sap, tunnel vision. That's nothing. Anxious, heated, timid SE, brute, and extrovert. None of those. And then let's go get a Scorpion and then we move back. And we deal with the content that we're supposed to deal with. We are now way too strong for what we're about to have to deal with. I reckon we're now slightly powerful. The snakes. The fucking snakes, dude. We found a lot of really cool, like, backline Yowling, right? Like, but we still haven't gotten anything really cool to stick in the front line. Nothing cool to, like, stick in the front line. Rank up! Aha, there it is. So we're now rank 2, which means we have more max SP, this the, like, healing juice that we have with us. We can catch up to level 30. We can bring 8 people in our party. We can have 6 Yowling on field. We can equip 6 charms. And we can have 48 stamina. Which means... upgrades. More bats. Some cats. Actually, a lot of cats. More snakes. Where were the Scorpion? The Scorps? Where were they? Are they in Witchfoot Ruin? I really don't remember. They don't seem to be here. And going up doesn't help, right? I don't think it does. I remember they were in purple as well, but like the purple area is large. There's a lot of purple area. I remember them being around here more than anything else. We can go up there real quick and check. Oop. Hey, Mendon. How you doing? Hello, hello. Let's go this way. Anything? Leviathan's domain. Voldzarts? Nah, come on. Hulking seal. Queen's Valley, which is here, no? Wait, where was Queen's Valley? Queen's Vale. It's not that far up. I mean, Queen's Vale is this entire area, so... Are we going left and we're gonna check from there then? We'll see, and if we don't, then that's fine too. We're basically... I've never seen you in my life. What are you? Hello? A bolty! Crackling dance. Channel ability. Stance change. Start dancing and randomly release bolts at 300% attack speed. Bolts will deal 123 damage each second when passing through opponents. What the fuck? Huh? Herald of Lightning as well. Attack speed, movement speed, mana recharge? Okay, we want that one. We're so getting that one. Oh, on field. We're getting this one. They seem kind of scary, not gonna lie. Oh god. Please don't kill it. Oh, that almost went to death. Okay, those are the bolts. Very interesting. If you can keep those protected, and then they just dance bolts into existence. Kind of cool, kind of cool. Have I seen those before? I seriously do not remember seeing them. Let's go over here. I remember them roughly there. But I might also just entirely misremember them. A big dust cat. If we wanted. You don't remember them either? Yeah. Oh, look, rattle songs. They're here too. And there's even an elite here. Sniper and persistent. Lazy. Elemental armor and chill. Anxious, anemic, and intimidating. If this was anxious, anemic, intimidated, that would be me. Sounds basic, energetic, warm-up, light bones, rapido, strico. Okay, none of those. None of the above. Clear. But in the first game, the tutorial bugged out. It looked like entirely unpolished and unready to be played. And thus I decided, you know what, fuck this, I'm not dealing with that today. And that's when I left. Ah, Master, I finally found you. Wait, you're not Master. Who are you? Where did Master go? What's going to get upset if we don't find her soon? Or if the Lord strips me of my power? Maybe I'll bring you back. At least I wouldn't return empty-handed. You're telling me it's empty-handed? Don't try to divert my attention, child. What did he say? Did he not say empty? Oh. Oh, are we supposed to be, maybe if we could kill them quickly? These are like evolved. These are the evolved frogs that murdered us. That's the demon frog. Okay, Quiver Storm killed the demon frog. Second Quiver Storm. Nice. Okay. We made it. That looked really unkind. You don't know when they got implemented? Yeah, no idea. Wait, I slipped up. I forgot to bring the keys on the way out. I need to go. I did my part? No, you absolutely did, Uffin. There they are. There they are. So these are Scorploons. And Here's what they are. This is a big scorpion. First of all, this is an adorable little bean. What do? They have the ability Shadow Grasp. Fire a shadow arrow that deals 55 damage, creating an ally shadow copy of the target for a short duration. Inheriting all stats. It costs 90 energy to do that. These are really good. These are really good. I like them a lot. Every 7 seconds attack all nearby enemies. Interesting. We want one with as much attack as possible. Attack and magic. We need a high attack and a high magic stat on them. If we can find that, that's insane. If we cannot, then we'll just have to kill more of them. Any ninja cat thing? No, they're literally not... They're scorpions, right? Like, that's what they're supposed to be? They're like insects, no? I really don't think they are cat at all. Although... Oh. Bloodshot Volatile. Slow, carefree, heavy strike, overload. I would love to find one with Chuck, obviously. I would love to find one with Yeet. I would love to find one with Nimble. Nimble would be really, really cool. There's so many things that would be really, really cool. So we're just going to be fighting these for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Lightbone, Skill Mastery, Elemental, Nimble! 30% attack, move speed, mana recharge. But Dejected, willpower decreased. We don't care about that. Unfortunately, we care about the fact that the stats are shit. So we're gonna grab this one. Hopefully. Hoping that it doesn't explode. Never mind, it took one hit from our healer. And went to half. Let's have a quick look. Hold up. Yelling Scroll. No, that's the map. Yelling Scroll. Okay, Scorploon. We're pretty far down, no? Oh no, there they are. You see how it's like way more of like an insecty face and everything? Like it's got like this like insect mandible kind of structure going. They're adorable. I think they're adorable. That's what they are. Likes to lurk in the dark, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Their hook-like arrows can easily abduct the prey into the shadows. It also has tiny feet and a tail. That's its cloak. I know that looks like a tail, but that's part of its cloak. Could be one of the kitties with the mask type faces and the bottom is a mouth. Like, All in 3. Anemic Mooncall. Crowd, Star's Blessing, Armored. Okay, does anyone here have stats? Like an attack stat of 4 or higher? No. Furthan! Hello, Furthan! How are you? Does have score in the name, which makes my brain jump to Scorpion. Yeah, I mean, they have a hook that they like pierce into enemies to drag them in. I'm pretty sure all the evolutions are way more Scorpion than anything else. It's fine. Oh, this one's happy. This one's dancing. That's adorable. Nimble, but attack 2. Echo Flame Burst. And Sniper, hold up. Damage 50%. Sniper plus Nimble would be insane, huh? It's Friday and a 3-day weekend ahead. Yo, you've got a 3-day weekend? Hell yeah. I'm really excited for tomorrow, Twitch chat. I'm really, really excited for tomorrow. That's what I'm looking forward to. Everything until then is just wait time, really. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. No, it doesn't matter. Enlightened. Scarners that you... Right. The comparison is right there. The comparison's right there. That void, by the way. We will find a good one. This one's dumb. That's a shame. No, none of those. Investment? Yeah, but investment SE is like so fucking hard to find. Like that means you need to find a shiny, right? And this is all really easy to do if you start breeding, but I'm not going to be doing that. Like, I've messed around with the like inheritance system a bunch. I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna take what we can find. Yowling has one big downside over the course of it, and that is that it's not a very difficult game. Even at higher difficulties, Yowling isn't super hard. You can definitely, like, really hard team optimize. There's a lot to do there. But there's a reason why I'm not going to, like, mess around with the entire breeding system simply because it kind of, you know... We're looking for a new Scorpion friend. The punishment for failing to meet the standard is death. Let the reaping commence. Exactly. Oh, he's an emo and rock solid, but has 4 attack. No magic, though. Ooh, hello there. Sadly has Grand Entrance. Elite Heritage. Mana requirements. Ooh, decreased by 30%. Ooh. That means you're firing this shit for 60-ish. Not quite. Wait, shit. That is an off color. What the fuck? I just realized. We have a proper shiny. I didn't even realize. Okay, so we need to capture this one. We absolutely need to capture this one. That's the one with 3 in all stats. And I'm not risking this. Get into the bag. There we go. Woo! Hell yeah. Proper shiny found. I had not noticed. I was so focused on skills and everything. Okay, so now we need to run that one, right? Now that's the one we have to run, which means we've done what we came here for. We've gotten all the things. I'm going to now grab a teleporter and get back to the area that we're supposed to be in. And then we can team build from there. Let's do that. Yelling. So, this is Veppel. Veppel is now part of the party. And this is Basil. Also now part of the party. And I would really like to bring our Seeper, but we can't fit that at the moment. We have 8 out of 8 in team. Let's go name them, shall we? Yeah, the Grand Entrance is about to get deleted. We're about to take the Grand Entrance off. You can use this. Amber Teardrop. Select a Yowling talent to forget upon use. So if we go pick up Amber Teardrop, and then we forget Grand Entrance. Leadership is fine, by the way. We have leadership already, but so it's not great. It's so cute. I kind of like the original color more. And as my first move, I Grand Entrance my face into your fist. I'm bleeding. Make me the winner. Yup. Yup. First blood. You didn't specify. You did not specify. And we don't have anything that would help it. Let's go name them. I know the pool isn't open right now, so we're gonna name things manually. Congrats, Ringsong. There you go. And then who wants to summon snakes? No one? Okay, fine, no one. Misty, let's go, Misty. We have a Misty. Sir Ryden, you are the best duckling. Let's go back out. We just need to get down there. Like, we're so at the beginning of this game still. You're already in, Aphid. You already have a Yowling. Your greed sickens me. Nice, seems like you got a decent team going for you. You must have used quite a bit of charms. I have some extras with me. When you're ready, let's have a duel. This is like the 20th charm or something he's given us. Show me what you've learned so far. Well, I have learned that if I deploy Yowling, you die. So here is Ring. And here's a snake. Ooh, go! Good luck! I don't think we get to charge ultimates before this is over. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I was cocky. Never mind, I was right. Entirely correct. You certainly are talented. If you join the Wardens in the future, might be able to retire early. Since you're already out here, why not go challenge the schools? Speaking of which, it's been a long time since I've seen a keeper from the School of Nature. The School of Nature is east of here. Can you go and take a look? Sorry to bother you, but I can't make any time away from the moment. Take these charms to defend yourself. More charms. Laventalk got the one off? Yeah, but like investment SE, right? Take it over in the back seat. I mean, you'd be front seating then. Oh my, you scared me. Did Ling send you here? We're in a little bit of trouble. A few nights ago, I saw a huge black shadow. That enormous body, those sharp teeth, it's so terrifying. Could you please report to the nearby guards? Please. Sorry to trouble you. Take these charms and be careful of demons. More charms! And last but not least, Hibiscus. Ah, so you're the young challenger. Greetings. It seems the Alliance has produced another talented Yowling Keeper. The School of Nature has always been good at caring for plants, but not so much when it comes to combat. However, even fragile plants can be resilient. Let's see it. Isn't fragile the opposite of resilient? Like, literally? These things are bastards, by the way. So, everything here is a bastard. This is a moss wisp. And you might think to yourself, oh, floof with wings, adorable, what's it gonna do? Mirage. Retreat backwards, summon 2 mirages before the opponent. Mirages do not actively attack, but deal coordinated damage to surrounding opponents. These things just keep you busy. And while you're busy fighting bullshit, you have to deal with these fuckers. This is a Scale Leaf, and I think Scale Leaves are really cool. They have the ability Toxic Orb. Release a slow-moving poison orb toward the enemy, dealing 43 damage per second on contact. Our hope is that we just overwhelm them, and otherwise don't really... There they are. We're now going to be dealing with all of these mirages. One of the wolves made it through, that's great. All the orbs went through us. There goes our Leventot. Avora! Avora, run! Dodge! Nope. Nope. He didn't dodge. Good night. These mirages are so obnoxious. They're so annoying. Toa, thank you for the hydrate. Hold up. You're really impressive, newcomer. Rather than direct confrontations, we excel at slowly purging the influence of demonic power with the power of nature. But a single tree cannot make a forest. We also hope for a renewed alliance. Here's a gift for you. It might help you on your journey. Hold up, chat. Hold up. 1 second, please. Sorry about that, everyone. By the way, have you seen Yowlings that sparkle? They're once blessed by the Jade Tree. I'll teach you the skill. Listen and feel with your heart, you will definitely find more of those lucky little ones. And here's the token of nature, take good care of it. May sunlight illuminate your path forward. So now we have a higher chance to find blessed Yowling, which are the sparkly ones that we've already found in Avora. We also have brilliant, which increases magic by 35%. But these can only be used once. Think of these as TMs. Like the traditional, like, talents that you would teach to Pokemon. In this case, they're passives and talents, but only usable ones. Okay. Good news and bad news. Good news and bad news, chat. First, the good news. First dojo done. Yay! That was really easy. There's what, 12 more of these? And they do get progressively more difficult. Progress. Bad news. I've just been informed we're having visitors over. I wasn't informed of this, but apparently I need to attend. I haven't been told anything else yet. Panic. I don't think that's legally. I don't think so either. I love surprise visitors. Yeah, I'm also not really. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really happy about this right now. But how do I put this? If my presence wasn't necessary, I know Kari wouldn't ask. Because she did ask, that means she's already considered whether she can, like, deal with this by herself or not. And she's already come to the conclusion that the answer is no. Meaning, I'm not gonna argue with her. I'm annoyed, but, you know. Yeah, so with that, I don't know when they hear. She said something, but I forgot. With that, I'm just gonna send you somewhere else. Sorry for the, like, really fucking cursed stream today. Today was... I don't know, dude. Today was everything, but also, like, nothing. Apologies for... Yeah, you know what I mean? All of that. Actually kind of annoyed at that. However. Schools of nature! Yes, can say absolutely. Tomorrow, everyone. Tomorrow is another VTuber board game night. But tomorrow we are going to be starting a new game fresh with everyone. I would really love to see you for that tomorrow. I promise there's going to be... No, there isn't going to be less chaos tomorrow. On account of, you know, the guests we have, but less upheaval is the hope. Less upheaval is the hope. So I'm going to throw you over at Lexi? Yeah. I'll throw you over at Lexi. Sorry for the scuff today, for the, like, rapid change of plans and everything. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or evening, whatever it is, wherever you currently are. If we don't see each other tomorrow, please have a wonderful weekend and fucking pray for me. Because I think I'll need it. Until then, everyone, stay safe, okay? Bye-bye.